Alright, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and I had a couple people hit me on Discord asking about who is currently available in the closed beta for 7 Deadly Sins Origins. Because as you can see, we got our hands on it, and I wanted to show you guys a little bit of what this game is about. Now, full transparency, I've only played for a couple hours, so I'm still figuring things out. But the big question on a lot of people's minds is who are currently available. Now, as you can see, this is the closed beta limited hero and weapon draw screen. This is a gacha game, so prepare yourself, right? With gacha games, it's all luck and a little bit of money, right? But for now, this is what they currently have available. They have two banners. This one right here that has primarily weapons and a couple SR characters on the banner if you go down to the very bottom here. But primarily this is going to be where you get your weapons. Now, as of right now, there's no sacred treasures, right? It's just random weapons that you can equip to the characters that are currently available. Not all the characters can use all the weapons. They use specific weapons, right? So do keep that in mind. Now let's go over here to the limited hero draw, and this was kind of sad for me, but I can understand it. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So right here, these are the SSR characters that are currently available. We got Elaine, we got Slater, we got Meliodas, we got Jericho, we got 3 new OC characters. We got Drake, the Sixth God, we got Daisy, we got Manny, we got Gila, we got Deanne, and we got King. So no Escanor, no Bond, no Merlin. Sad times. Because I will be honest with you guys, my whole reason for playing this game revolves around 2 characters, Bond and Escanor. I'm a Merlin sim. You know what I'm saying? Like adult Merlin. Okay, not Lolly Merlin. Chill. Right? So yeah. Sad that he's not available, but I understand. They're gonna, save that for launch because they know people love the one Escanor. Okay? So yeah. That's what's currently available. We do have the boy Gil Thunder. Now, keep in mind that since this is a gacha game, there's going to be multiple versions of every character. So just because a character is currently listed as an SR doesn't mean there won't be an SSR version of them in the future, right? If take for example somebody like Hendrickson, we know that Demon Hendrickson exists, and that is obviously a version of him that is very powerful, so of course it would become a SSR version in the future. Same thing for Dreyfus, right? But yeah, so we got Gil Thunder, we got Griamore, we got Hauser, we got Darren, we got Tristan, we got Bug. Now, Bug, I believe, was designed by the original creator of 7 Deadly Sins. So, kind of interesting that he's just an SR. But again, multiple different versions of these characters will exist over the lifespan of the game. All right. Then we got Torin, or Torre. Yeah, I think it's Torre. Torre? That's King and Deanne's daughter. And then after that, we got a bunch of weapons on the banner. This is kind of what I would say peeves me a little bit, right? I think they should, if they're gonna do 2 type of banners, the hero banner and the weapon banner, then they should make it so that on the hero banner there is no weapons, and on the weapon banner there is no heroes. That's my thing. Or they don't put SSR weapons and all. There's nothing worse than when a new banner gets released or a new character gets released and you go to summon, and then you summon for a character and you see an SSR pop up and you get super hype, and then it's a freaking weapon. Worse yet, when it's a weapon you already have or don't need, or for a character that you don't care for, right? So stuff like that really peeves me. So I'm hoping that they possibly change this, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm complaining over nothing. I know some of you guys are used to games like this, but I prefer when I'm summoning for characters, I don't see weapons. And if I am summoning for weapons, ideally, I don't see characters. So split the banners up. And they're not showing us the rates right now, but I understand why. Because if people saw like 5% rates for the beta, and then when the live happens, the global launch happens, then it's 1%, people would be mad. But they'll do 5% now so that they give more people with the closed beta a chance to try out different characters to see if they need to nerf things, buff things, etc. So the higher rates would make sense, as opposed to for global launch when they're trying to maximize profit, to keep the game running for as long as possible. So completely understand, but yeah, they're not showing the rates, but expect typical gacha rates. It is what it is. For me, I'm playing this because I like the Seven Deadly Sins IP, and I want to play with Escanor. So I'm not gonna go in here saying I'm gonna chase every character. And if you do that, then be ready to spend a lot of money. Let me show you guys a few more of the characters and how they look, because one thing that kind of took me by surprise is they show their pictures, but like for somebody like I think it's Bug. Look at this guy's look, bro. This is his base look, right? His face isn't even showing, so it's actually crazy, and he looks tough. I ain't gonna hold you. He looks like Cell Black. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know Dragon Ball Z, you know, like with the tail and the fucking ear thing, like he looks like Cell. That shit looks sick. But yeah, this is what the characters could look like. There's 19 characters available. We got Hauser there, we got Meliodas, we got Gil Thunder, of course we got Elaine, King, we got Dreyfus, Hendrickson, we got Slater already. We got Guillermo looking like a Greek god flexing on you. Right, we got Bug there, which looks tough. I ain't gonna hold you. Then we got Mommy Jericho. Okay. Okay. Anyways, say less. We got Gila, alright, Gila, whatever. And then we got Diane, okay, Mommy. And then we got Daisy, Fairy. And then Drake, Six God, flexing on you, okay? Yeah. Yeah, so these are the characters that are currently available. We got Manny, she okay, and then these are some of the costumes. So this reminds me of Seven Deadly Sins, where you get different outfits for different characters, and some of them look pretty tough. I ain't gonna hold you, right? I think Grimoire has one that's kind of sus. Hauser has two that's already in Grand Cross, but that's because it's anime. It makes sense. Meliodas doesn't have anything original. Got Gil Thunder, Elaine. Let me sort of show you guys as many of these costumes as possible real quickly here. Got King. I think all of these are in Grand Cross, right? No, maybe. Nah, I think this one is in Grand Cross too. Been a while since I touched Grand Cross, but yeah. Let's see. Hendrickson. I think only one of these are in Grand Cross from my memory. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Slater. I think Slater has a really tough one. Like this one. This one for Slater, dog? Oh! Yes. Okay. Now tell me this does not look like a princess outfit. Put a tiara on this man and makeshift. Yeah, that one looks hella sauce, bro. Bug looks like a real demon. That looks tough, bro. Shadow Walk. That one looks tough too. You know what I'm saying? Like I still prefer his other one. Not them covering up the 80s. Do you notice every time you switch outfit with Jericho, it bounces? Look, when you go from this one to this one, you can really tell. You can see the jiggle physics. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, your boy got problems. Moving on, right? Alright, we got Diane. I think only this one's in Grand Cross, right? So they made a couple original ones for Diane, I think. Dark Elf. And yeah, we got pets, obviously. I think the pets look really cool, bro. Like, I think there's like a frost one down. Nah, that one's okay. Ancient, whatever. There's a frost one. That one looks tough. That one looks tough. Alright, this one. I think it looks alright. It looks cool. Now that I look at this one, I prefer this one. But this one looks cool. Why does that look like a freaking cross between like a Bulbasaur? No. And a Venusaur, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't ride on the pet spider, bro. Sauce. This one looks like an evolution. It could be an evolution of like Eevee or something. Anyways, ladies and gents, I'm gonna wrap it up right here. I just wanted to show you guys the characters that are currently available for the closed beta. Obviously, this is a limited quantity and quality. There will be more characters coming with the full release, which is in schedule for January. So we'll finally be able to, you know, have a little bit of fun. Wait, boy, Tristan. So yeah, game looks fun, man. Like if you want to pick up and play, have a little bit of fun. Yeah, this is definitely one of those ones. You know, pick up and play for a few minutes. Mini Sun God. Alright, let's open this chest. Give me that. It's kind of crazy, like almost surreal that we can finally play this game after what feels like 4 years of waiting. Crazy times, bro. Anyways, ladies and gents, that's it for this one. Catch you guys in a bit. See what else they got for me over here. I'm gonna do all the side stuff before I track down anything important. Ooh.